Hello students, welcome to this class. My name is Abhishek Biswas and I am an educator at Key to Success Academy, DDU Nagar, Raipur. And today we are going to discuss about the life of Alexander Pope and very briefly discuss about his works. From which age does Alexander Pope belongs? He belongs from the Enlightenment age. He was a poet, of course, then a satirist and translator, because he translated many of the Latin works. Then he was born in May 21, 1688 in London. He was a Roman Catholic and he was a self-learned man, and he had the restrictions, so he couldn't complete a formal education, and he was a self-learned man. And he had an disease, inborn disease, TB in spine. Okay, and he never got married, but he was a close friendship with Martha Blount. Never married, and death and he is buried at St. Mary's Church in Tichamshire, England. Now his works, if we discuss his works, the literary career, his literary career, we would discuss his works by the following headings. First one is early works. And I believe this is a very good way of remembering each of the works by a writer, because if you kind of divide his career into parts, it helps you to remember all the works. The first one is pastorals. First one is pastorals. (1709). This is a poem collection of 4 poems and celebrating rural life and harmony of the nature. Then we have an essay on criticism, one of his most major work. An essay on criticism. Herein he discusses about how one should approach a literary work and how to criticize a literary work. Then we have the most famous work of Alexander Pope, the Rape of the Lock. Rape of the Lock. It was published in 1712 as well as in 1714. So two cantos in 1712 and five cantos in 1714. Then we have his translations and editings. The first one goes Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. So Iliad was done in 1715 to 20, and Odyssey was done in 1725 to 26. Then we have the works of Shakespeare. Then we have satire and moral essays. The Dunciad, wherein he criticizes his contemporary poets. Then we have an essay on man. And fourthly, later works first one goes Epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot. Then we have Elegy to the Memory of an Unfortunate Lady. Elegy to the Memory of an Unfortunate Lady. Okay. The key themes explored by Alexander Pope are criticism of society, then we have the nature of man, Then we have satire. We can call Alexander Pope the satire, the master of satire in English literature. Then we have order and harmony. An important fact I would like to tell you, in this work, essay on man, the essay on man, we have a philosophical thought, chain of being. Just give me a moment. We have two quotes. Whatever is right. Whatever is right. A very important quote from this work. And then we have the proper study of mankind is man. The proper study of mankind is man. Okay, so let's get a revision. Alexander Pope, one of the greatest writers in English literature and of Enlightenment age. He was a poet, a satirist, and a translator. He was born in May 21st, 1688 in London. He had a disease which is TB in his spine. Then he never got married, and his death was in May 30th in 1744. His literary career is divided in four parts. First is earlier works. The first one is pastorals, then an essay on criticism, then his most famous work, the rape of the law. Then we have second part, translations and editings, Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, and the works of Shakespeare. Iliad and Odyssey by Homer and Shakespeare's works. Then satires and moral essays. The first one is Dunciad, wherein he satirizes the bad poets and his contemporaries. Then we have essay on mankind, where we have two very important quotes. First one is whatever is right. The second is the proper study of mankind is man. This is also very important work, guys. You must remember this work. Then we have later works where he has epistle to Dr. Arbuthnot and elegy to the memory of an unfortunate lady. The key themes discussed by Alexander Pope are criticism of society, the nature of man, satire, and order and harmony. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for your time. We are running our course for December, UGC NET English Literature. You can join us very soon. We are going to start a new batches, and information regarding your admission has been put down in the description box. You can get every number. You will get the number. You can contact them and talk to them about the courses. So thank you, guys. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.